I'd like to now give you a demonstration of our RRD technology. So this is a 35 gigabyte cartridge for RRD, and the drive is sitting here on the counter. So the user would install the cartridge, and as you can see on the computer screen here, we have a drive letter. So just like any other peripheral, whether it's a zip drive, a CDRW drive, or an external hard drive, you treat this just like one of those other peripherals. So it's very easy to use, as opposed to a tape drive, which will not provide a drive letter, so it's very difficult to use. So one of the nice advantages of RRD is the ease of use and the common sense of look and feel that it already has compared to peripherals. Now that we have the drive letter up, I just wanted to open a file quickly to show you that we have many video clips and other files on the RRD drive, and just open that up and show you that we are reading from the RRD drive, and one of the nice things is the performance of RRD over tape or even over an external hard drive is very, very nice. It'll give us some nice capability for our users that they will not get from a tape drive or even some of the external hard drives out there. Now let me just close this video clip out, and we will go back and eject the cartridge. So now you have the cartridge in 35 gigabytes, and one of the nice things is you can buy additional cartridges for almost unlimited storage capacity on RRD.
Is there anything else other than this that he talked about? Sit there for a couple seconds, go ahead and eject, take it back out, automate.
Iomega's RRD technology is based on rigid disk technology and applied to a removable cartridge solution. So as an example, we have the RRD cartridge that has 35 gigabytes and actually will have a performance of around 18 megabytes per second average and a 22 megabytes per second maximum sustainable transfer rate. So you're able to get very, very nice performance in backup and restoring of your critical data to your computer systems. One of the nice things is we're able to leverage the technology out of the hard drive industry. So we're really taking the technology of GMR heads, or giant magnetoresistive heads, taking the latest technology in the areas of media, new motor technology, which is fluid dynamic bearing motors, and applying that into a removable rigid disk solution. And what we do at Iomega is take those standard components from the industry, and then we apply the technology of removability and create a new technology, a new product called RRD. This is the RRD cartridge, which has 35 gigabytes of capacity, and then this is the drive that has the heads in there and all the electronics. And as you insert that into there, we basically ensure that we have a sealed system, so we're controlling the contamination on the cartridge and the drive to ensure that we have good, reliable operation for our customers. And then once the customer is finished, he can eject that cartridge, put it on the shelf, take another 35 gigabyte cartridge, and expand his storage capability for his solution. RRD, one, is the performance is going to be significantly better. Depending on which tape drive that you're comparing against, it will be all the way from maybe 3 to 7 times faster from performance. So that will significantly reduce the backup time and the restore time for the user in the small business setting. The cost of the drive will be significantly lower than the typical DDS, Tervan, or DLT tape drives. significantly lower. As an example, DDS is running maybe $600 to $800 per drive. DLT low-end drives, 40 gigabyte DLT drives are in the neighborhood of $1,000 to $1,200. Will be significantly lower than those price points, by order of magnitude of 2 to 5 times lower than those price points. If you look at RRD and compare this to a traditional hard drive, one of the nice advantages of removable media is now you have unlimited storage. You can take one 35 gigabyte cartridge, use that as your backup, put that on the shelf, and then you can also use additional cartridge for unlimited storage expansion onto your system, whether it be a server or a desktop solution. The other thing that's really nice about that is that the removable disk is only $40 per disk at $1 a gigabyte, whereas if you had to buy an additional hard drive, you'd be talking significantly higher dollars for that next additional hard drive capacity to add. What's really exciting about RRD is that we have a great cost advantage for our customer, so the drive is going to be 2 to 5 times less expensive than the cost of a competing technology like DDS, Tervan, or DLT tape drives. And then the ability to have very high performance, because it's based on rigid disk technology, you'll have 3 to 7 times faster performance, which will shorten your backup windows, shorten your restore windows, and give your overall computer system much higher performance. The Iomega RRD technology, based on rigid disk technology, which will achieve 35 gigabytes, should be available in early 2004. We'll be shipping a USB version and an ATAPI version for internal use for computers and servers. We believe within 18 to 24 months after the first introduction, we'll be coming out with a next generation RRD that will be at approximately 2 times the capacity and also almost 2 times the performance at that point in time.